One of the folks I subscribe to, who is Octoby, his name is Frank, and I'll put his link over there. He there's been several video posts that he's made that I've wanted to respond to, but I haven't really made the time. And I have all these great ideas of what I want to say, and then I end up thinking them through in my head and end up not saying them in front of the laptop with the camera, so. But today I was thinking of the one that he talked about, solitude in the dark. Let me see what it was. It's, solitude in the dark. Again, I'll put the link over there from his video. And he described a place in North Carolina that he goes to. That's very beautiful and very dark and quiet. And it brought some memories to me that I hadn't thought of in a while. And one of them was growing up, we had a cabin in Mount Lemmon, Arizona, that we would spend literally weeks, if not longer, weeks and weeks of the summer there. So the memory I have that I'm thinking of was one in which the whole family was bedding down for the night in the cabin. And kids had jammies on. Parents, I think, had finished reading books. Might have been like White Fang or something. Loved listening to books, going to sleep. No TV in our cabin. And my father mentioned that our neighbor, which, when you have cabins, your neighbors aren't just next door. It's not necessarily like Tahoe, your cabin's up on Mount Lemmon, where could have been a nice little hike away. And this one was. It was down a dirt road. And it was nighttime, and he asked if anyone wanted to go for a walk to the neighbors to see the baby bunnies. Their hound dog had apparently discovered the mommy bunny and done not so nice things to her, and so she wasn't around anymore. But they were rescuing the baby bunnies. So I, of course, I wanted to go. And my brother and sister didn't want to go at the time. They were already bedded down, and so Dad and I went. And it was a beautiful, dark Arizona night on Mount Lemmon, and the dirt road. I remember being in awe and also slightly frightened, but holding my father's hand and feeling incredibly safe and incredibly comfortable. And we walked down that dirt road, and he talked about the sounds we heard and the smells we could smell. I think there was wild mint or something growing along the road. And it was just an incredible memory to me. Incredible beauty, incredible peace. We made it there and saw the bunnies and headed back. So I thought of this because of Octoby's post about North Carolina and the serenity in the dark, and then I thought again about later on, which was I guess 15 years ago, 12 years ago, where my father was having his quintuple bypass, and I was with him after. We were taking turns just hanging out. I was with him after. He was sleeping, napping, and he woke up from his nap, and immediately I could see that the drooping on the side of his face and that he had had a stroke. And I took his hand again. And even at that moment, even when he was unsure of what had happened, and in fact in denial, I felt incredibly safe. And there was beauty in it. And I love my father. He's still around. And I'll let him know that too. Frank, thanks for your story. It conjures memories, and it's a wonderful dialogue. Thank you.